we also need to decide what you're doing for. Are you gonna play your concerto for the spring recital?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. So let's warm up, okay? So I gave you the metronome for the scales. Why don't you do that with the metronome? Crescendo all the way up. Move the chair back a little bit so you can see. Let's have the scales and arpeggios with dynamics, okay? So you're going louder as you going up. And arpeggios in listen to metronome, Lucas. Listen to the metronome. Okay, can you actually get louder to the top and stay with the metronome? Go on. Stay with the metronome. Lucas, stay with the metronome. You're not listening. Okay, what's the tempo there?
92.
That wasn't the tempo that I gave you. I gave you metronome 60 for 4/16 notes. 60. Playing 16th notes. Don't stop next time between the harmonic and melody. Crescendo. Come on. Wake up your fingers and yourself. Let's skip. Yeah, go ahead and do arpeggio, and then after that we'll skip G major and E minor. remember what you need to do. So next scale, I'm not saying it all over again. This is your sight reading book, right?
Oh.
If you want a notebook, you should have a notebook or something to write down things. And give you a page or something. Doesn't matter more for now. Okay, let's hear D major. Metronome, please. Do you hear the metronome? That's one finger in the left hand should be 3. Yeah, that's right. Four 6/6 notes. You gotta keep up, right? One more time. Okay, minor. Firm fingers, no bend needles. Okay. You keep going down faster. You need to listen. Wait, it's a minor. We just played minor. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that, but you need to practice it like this, okay? With the metronome, steady, and with crescendo diminuendo, and really making sure that you're not speeding up or slowing down, playing arpeggios in 4 notes, okay? With the same scales that we've learned so far, which is, I think, last one's B major and sharp minor, right? Okay. Let's do sight reading. to right here. Unless you're planning to only play the other right. Okay, ready? Alright, go. Not too fast. Where's your left hand? It's not even anywhere close somewhere you need to be. Wait a minute. What key is this?
A major.
Which one? A major or E major?
A major.
A major, okay, so where are you? Why are you playing A sharp? Okay. Go. Wait. What's the note in the left hand? No. So you can have time to think. We don't need the speed right now, we just need to see things. Go, but play slowly. Try not to look at your hands, okay? What about the G sharp? You forgot G sharp in both hands. Same thing. Didn't you look through this before? Like, what were you doing when you were looking through it? Can you set up your left hand to where it needs to be? Don't forget that it's A major, yeah. How far are these notes?
Skin.
And then where does the melody goes after this? Down, right?
Yeah.
Then why are you using your thumb? You need more fingers to go down. arpeggios and chords you play, this will be part of your muscle memory, you know, because all of these are very, that's all there is to it, you know. And then right hand, 5-finger pattern, so you had so much trouble with that. Okay, journey. Side 3 daily, I will do at least 2, actually. Do you side 3 daily? Not be together on some of these notes, and we're playing everything together. Can you back up to measure 5? Okay, is there something wrong with that? Does it sound wrong? Right, okay, circle that. Staccato, right hand has legato. See if you can do that. That part. Measure 6th. Slower when one note repeats and the other one doesn't. Right, right. So, but you're not doing anything else. These are legato, the C needs to be held, the left hand has eighth notes. Staccato there? It's legato. Can you just have no space in between tracks? legato. Again, I'm playing with fingering that you don't run out of fingers at the end from measure 15. Okay, so we just did very similar part in the first measure. I mean, the first part. What did I ask you to do there? Right. Five and two. That's wrong notes. Just play right hand. Okay, can you actually play the right rhythm too? Five, two. There you go. Right, so that's what it is. Okay, I'll play right hand one more time. Slurs. Okay, now do it hands together. Make sure that the left hand doesn't matching the right hand. Notes. Notes. In the right hand. Right. And it's written hold, jump. Wrong note, wrong note. Notes. Yeah. It's all because of your sight reading skills. You need to work on that like crazy because you can be, this is, easy, very easy to read music because it's, C major, you have very few accidentals, very standard rhythm, but you're really used to somebody showing you every note, and that's a really bad habit. Really bad habit. So you need to try to, it's a little bit difficult because you're not used to it, but just read more musicals. It'll get a lot easier later on. Take some time, but the other thing is when you're reading something new, don't play this stop and go, you know. I'd rather that you just played slowly but kept the steady beat throughout than doing this stop and go thing. Okay? So set the metronome, practice the parts that you're not good at so you can pretty much match the whole thing to the same tempo. Okay? And I don't care if it's slow, but it has to be steady. Okay? Alright, other churning. You have two churning, one left hand, one right hand.
Yeah, that book is I just
Oh,
it
it hasn't
arrived.
arrived?
Yeah,
Oh,
I already purchased, but
that's fine.
haven't
That's fine.
arrived. The complete.
Yeah,
Well,
that-
not the-
that's right, that's
yeah.
right, that's fine. Okay, let me hear Minuet from the Bach, okay? Go ahead. from the note above. Except we're not the right notes. It starts on the E. Again. Da, 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 da. The trill starts on the note above. Right, just two times. Just two times. Yeah. Okay. So just need to get to know it better, okay? And then you articulation you can do. Slurs here. It's kind of like a little finger pedal because there's a melody. Okay, and then the repeated note is less. And make sure it's not. Yeah. Okay. And then starting the second stanza, it's. Why don't you write it down? Mm-hmm. So at the fingering at the beginning, 3, 2, 5. You probably have that there already. And you start with 1, 2, 5, and then 3.
1, 2.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay? Okay. We hear a little bit of the Aleman. and stop on that principal note. Ta-da-da! 4 notes. We talked about that, the difference between quartet and trio. What's the rhythm sound, Ali? Da-da-da.
I thought it was red for the left hand.
No, it's for the right hand, for the this voice. I mean, what's the rhythm? Okay. Roll 1. Do you play the whole thing? One hand separately?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't say.
No, go. Above the principal note. That's right. No. No, stop and wait. This is counting. Da, da, da. You gotta count it.
2, 3.
Wait. Where are you? That's too long. This one needs to be longer, but not that long.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
How are you counting 1, 2, 3? 1 and da da. Where is 3 there?
1 and
Okay, wait, hold on. What about the key signature? Why do you need to use 2, 1 when you have other fingers available there? Right. Also not 2, 1. 2, 3, 2 or something. Because you see, you need 1 for this note later on. Write it down. What's the counting? I just totally lost it there. You know, the quarter note and the dotted eighth note. What is the big deal? Do it again. Play with correct counting. From here. No. Count out loud. 1 and 2 and 3 and whatever.
1 and 1, 1
Keep counting.
and
That's right.
3 and 4.
stay there. And 4. 3, 2. Out. You can still use 3, 2. Yeah, there it is fine to change. Okay, go. Change to 5 and go to C sharp. You're not counting again. That's wrong note. That was a rest. Oh, I mean not the rest, but da 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 ba. 5. No, this is wrong. Just 5. No, this one is from above on. So you go start above and go back up. Oh. 1, 2. Yeah, the modern's played down, not up. Da da da. What's this note? Right. We don't need this. This fingering is fine. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah. 1, 2. more, fluency here. Let's start from the beginning, okay? For Beethoven. Okay. Alright, we're gonna work with metronome, okay? 138. Ready? Go ahead. Actually, let me hear just the left hand scale. Yeah, my shoe is late, right? Yeah, so precise rhythm, okay? Hands together. Why is it not sounding together? That's still not good. Did you practice this?
Yeah.
Okay. That's because your right hand doesn't quite have any sound, And then also the pedal is a little bit dirty, Actually, we'll go a little bit slower for now. Slow tempo. So start from. Try to stay with the metronome. Go on. Yeah, it sounds a little lazy. Can you try? Really crisp. See, like San Romano is good. Go on. And then finish forte. Get the transition with more precisely. You make it slower even at this tempo, right? You have to play the same tempo. Because you're late from. Right, now let's do this together. How much are you practicing this part?
Not a lot.
Why? Do you think it goes so well?
I'm gonna practice it slower.
Okay, let me hear rhythms here. Let's not together. Yeah, you need to. Can you play it again? Can you play the 1 and 2 over here, not 2 1? Yeah. Okay. Now, strong. Strong and fast. Okay, so all of that has to be together, right? Yeah. Together. From there. Yeah, you gotta make sure you change finger here. Okay, next, can you actually play it a little bit faster in between those stops, like this? You kind of. Wait for the other beat of the melody. Right, right. And the last one. Da-da-da-da. Again. Last note. Yeah, I just don't know why you need the metronome because you're not really listening to it. Da-da-da-dum, 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 like that. Yeah. Okay, let's continue with the same speed. Dirty pedal. Again. Okay, stop. Why are you still holding the E? Yeah. Even this tempo sounds like this. That's not even though. And also, can you play only left hand? Softer B flat. Softer B flat. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. No, stop. Okay, now play your right hand 10 times louder than the left hand. Stop. No dirty pedal. Okay. You don't need to pedal this. Yes, and we never pedal straight down to the notes. It's always late, right? You don't pedal like this. Short pedal. Short pedal. Longer pedal. Okay, that's better, but can the balance be better though? Right hand is playing the same as left hand. Come on, can you just remember to not hold the D flat? How many times I have to point it out? Yeah, only one. Okay, go on. Dirty pedal. Why do you need to change pedal there? Tell me. Yes. And then you hear how you're pedaling? So, and you don't even need to actually pedal here. You just need to pedal on the repeated notes. Also, can we have some voicing? Pop. Pop. Play. Why is that a new tempo? And million times, do not pedal beats 4 and 2. Yeah, get that fifth finger up. Always dragging. Stop. Fixed notes. Right, do it again for him. Okay, and now stay with the measure, please. Right. Okay, go on. Okay, and then the right hand. So you need to have a sense of pulse here because you just kind of play, you know. Right? Otherwise those passages are shapeless. Press together and you can start before that if you want. Okay, one more time. And don't hold fingers like this. Right. Okay, go on. Yes. Do you need to change pedal on each note now? Do you need to change pedal on each chord there? Okay. And don't die, right? It's uneven and consistent. Okay, it's better. The first notes were notes, not. Where are you? Okay, this has to be changed. No. No thumb there. No. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And practice that. Can you play it louder? It's louder. Right. Okay. I'll go from here. Be really deep. You fall on each thumb. Save the metronome. Why does it sound like this? Like you did. Nice and strong, okay? Hello? Where are you and where is the beat? No? It's too long. You go. This is the second beat already. Maybe you should just hear a left hand. Just the left hand. Can you emphasize the beat a little bit? A little bit, I said. So, just not with your body, with your fingers. Right. So when you start, no, go. Right. So then you play. Yeah, you're a little bit like off, you know. It's with thumb. Is when. Right. Okay, one, two, three. 2, 3. Yeah, that's why it's impossible to catch you in any of those things because you just don't have any rhythm. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. That's right. And then if you want to play scale really fast, you need to keep your fingers